Right now, in high definition, the Fox 19 Evening News at 6.
And you know, usually I do a lot of fitness stories, right? And at first, I thought this was going to be a story about a treadmill, albeit a very expensive treadmill developed by NASA that was helping Ryan Korengel's rehabilitation. But it became much more than that. It's a story about the human spirit and a 14-year-old boy's determination. This treadmill helps Ryan run, and it's not cheap at $50,000, but it has the ability to make you feel 80% lighter. The treadmill was developed by NASA scientists. As you can see, Ryan's over the moon.
Looking at him when he was on the treadmill, his face lit up. You could see him smile, and he was able to go at a pace that he normally can't go because we took 60% of his body weight off, and he's much lighter now, and it's almost like he's floating.
The anti-gravity treadmill pumps air into an airtight balloon surrounding the treadmill and Ryan's lower body. How does it feel to be running again?
It feels really cool.
Why?
Because, like, I can't run very well.
The fact that he's running at all is incredible. 18 months ago, strong storms hit the tri-state, costing millions in damage and almost costing Ryan's life. A tree fell on top of him, shattering his skull. His recovery was incredible.
Wow, Ryan, you are walking.
He was walking and golfing again. However, 8 months ago, this is what he told us about baseball.
First, I wanted to play baseball again, but I realized that that's not a realistic goal because, like, with paralysis, I couldn't move less out of my body. So now I just want to, like, be good at golf.
And he became good at golf. In fact, his golf game today is better than before the accident, but is baseball out of reach? So far, every expert underestimated Ryan. First he lived, then talked and walked, and eventually golfed.
A significant portion of where Ryan is today has to do with his personality. I mean, he just sets his sights on what he wants to get accomplished, and he figures out a way to get it done.
All right, let's see if you can field.
And like everything else, he figured it out. His dad saying batting came pretty easily, but fielding took more practice, patience, and a new way of doing things.
He kind of, in his own way, found a way to to modify and put the glove on one hand and be able to flip the ball up in the air and get the glove off that hand. He figured that out on his own, and so right now, I mean, while certainly there are still some limitations, he finds a way, figures it out, and that's just his personality.
A personality, a determination of not giving up.
If I give up, I can't do anything, and if I, like, try to do something and I can't do it still, it's the same thing. But if I try to do something and it works, I can do, like, something that I couldn't do, like, before.
The final chapter of this story came Sunday, Mother's Day, when the Bombers faced the Sycamore Aviators. That's Ryan at first base, and he gets the final out of the game. The Bombers win 8-3. All that is a little hard to see, but what's not hard to see is the celebration. And what's not hard to understand is the reason why. It really affected me because, you know, we all complain about things that we shouldn't complain about. Yeah. And this kid had a smile on his face the entire time. And his dad said that the one thing that he noticed about Ryan is that he does all these things without complaining about it. Yeah. So we can definitely all learn something.
I think it's fantastic. And this is just, he was in the wrong place at the wrong time. That tree fell. Yeah. I mean, it could happen to any of us. What about his left hand? Do you think, will he ever be able to?
You know, I don't know. But if history proves an example, I'm sure he's going to get everything back. Because so far, I mean, he's done much more than anybody ever thought he could do, and even himself.
He's defying the odds, and he's working with a lot of good people, too. I mean, the people who do the kind of stuff that's helping him are truly miracle workers.
Yeah, and he has a great family, mother, and you saw his sister Megan in that piece.
Yeah. I love that story, and Rob, great job at telling it.
Thanks a lot, Rob.
That was the first time I watched it, so it got to me.
Yeah. I had to keep looking away. We'll be right back.
That's all right.